I don't think that we were born to live for one lifetime. We were born to live to make sure we never die. And the only way to make sure you live in a way that you live forever is to leave a legacy.
I don't know what my name meant before I got here, but I know it's going to mean before I leave. You got a legacy. There's power in your name.
See, many of us like to skip the hard part. We like to skip the stages that make us the great people that we are born to be. Les Brown has a saying, live full and die empty. And that's what I live by. I realize that you have to be willing to sleep outside of that office for your opportunity. You must be willing to go down to the shelter and eat those canned goods for your opportunity. You must be willing to almost die for your dream. And you must realize that you cannot buy this. No one can give you this. You must earn this.
There's times in your life when things are going to happen that you've got to begin to put your dream on hold. And you might have to reinvent yourself. How many have already gone through that? Raise your hands, please. It's called life. And don't tell everybody about it. 80% don't care. 20% glad it's you. You have to suck it up and handle it. That's what they call being in business, being an entrepreneur, being a risk taker, walking by faith and not by sight. Stuff happens to you.
I started this on homeless on the side of a Turkey Hill gas station, and I told myself I will not die here. I said, how can I build $1 million business with no money? A conscience in my head spoke to me and it said purpose. They say, when you work for your purpose will begin to work for you, and dreams and beautiful things will start to manifest. And I truly believe this. And when I realized that I was gonna have to put on my hard hat, that I was gonna have to put on my boots, and I was gonna have to strap up and fight for this dream, that's when things started to happen. This is when I realized that there's nobody more special than anybody on this earth. It's just people that's willing to go down into the valley of nothingness, the valley of darkness, and come back with the sun. This life is full of opportunities, but are you willing to die? Are you willing to sleep outside of that CEO office for an opportunity? You see, just getting to the opportunity is hard. Seizing the moment is a whole nother monster. So while you fighting and you clawing to get to the next level, let me tell you something. If you're a person out there trying to buy your way to the top, I want to let you know something, King and Queen. You can't buy a legacy. This you must earn. So they say, Will, why don't you pay for all these camps and all these events and for you can get all this notoriety? I said, because I'm fine. I'm fine with the people who love me. Because if they love me, the people around them will love me. I told people, I never wanted to be the man and the leader that stood in the front and everyone stood behind me. I wanted to be a leader that everybody stood on the side of me and we fought together. And we won't sell our soul for a taste of a light bulb. So be the type of person that's willing to fight. Give your blood, sweat, and tears for what you believe in. And understand, a legacy can never be bought.
A legacy is something that is passed down. It is your mark. It is your footprint in the earth. It is your contribution to the world. Your legacy is something that is passed down. It is your mark. It is your footprint in the earth. It is your contribution to the world. God wants you living for legacy. He wants you thinking the big picture. He wants you thinking long term. God wants you making decisions with legacy in mind. Legacy is so powerful because you can do something today that lives forever. Let me say that again. You can do something today that has an impact forever. I don't care about legacy. You need to care about it because somebody's got to live in the life you have. You are passing something down whether you want to or not. The thing you need to know is this: you are leaving a legacy whether you want to or not. Everybody in this room is going to leave a legacy. The question is, are you going to be intentional about the legacy you're leaving? Are you actually going to be intentional, or are you just going to let anything be passed down, anything be given to others on your behalf? I'm here to let you know you are a curse breaker.